I've been living in Vietnam for about 20 years, and during those 20 years, I've noticed some changes that have gradually happened. So let's have a chat about that. There used to be individuals who unconditionally agreed and believed that the police were always correct, but presently it is not the same. Nowadays, if the traffic police in Vietnam apprehend you, in the past, you were unable to utter a single word. But now, I persistently inquire why I have done something wrong. Whom do I know? They continuously prolong the procedure and make efforts to avoid paying fines in such situations. Vietnamese individuals used to cut in line a lot, which was really annoying. Waiting in line didn't mean anything and everyone was cutting in. But these days, most Vietnamese people wait in line until the end and take action when it's their turn. They have changed their behavior and now exhibit more patience and respect for queuing etiquette. Lunar New Year holiday. When it comes to the Lunar New Year holiday, it's one of the most feared holidays for the bosses who work here. The first reason is that they had to give out Lunar New Year bonuses, which were twice the basic monthly salary. And another reason is that there were really a lot of employees who went down to their hometowns during the Lunar New Year holiday and didn't come back. So it was the most challenging situation during the Lunar New Year holiday. Nowadays, there are a large number of employees who go out during the holidays and then return. No change in giving salary bonuses. Don't take much time off during the Lunar New Year holiday like I used to in the past. Back in the day, we used to take 2 weeks, 3 weeks off, but these days most people take less than 10 days off. So you can see that the Lunar New Year holiday has become significantly shorter. About pickpockets. In the past, there were many thieves breaking into houses. And while walking, there were lots of pickpockets on motorcycles like this. But nowadays, there are fewer incidents of pickpocketing with cell phones or wallets. Do you know why? Because back in the day, let's say I stole an iPhone. With just that one iPhone, I could live off it for almost a year. But nowadays, even if you steal an iPhone, you can only survive for a month or two. The GDP has increased a lot, and the standard of living has gone up, so pickpocketing is a risky business these days. That's why people don't really do it anymore. It's the food service industry. Back in the day, Vietnam had a lot of street food culture, but these days it seems like it's mostly shifted to shopping malls. Restaurants such as Duki Tteokbokki, Hokkaido or Popis have been appearing frequently in shopping malls. In the past, when I would go to a shopping mall to eat, the business was extremely poor, to the point where I couldn't sell anything, What if this place vanishes after a while of not going? I was concerned about it. In the present times, a large number of restaurants are venturing into shopping malls, and consequently, Vietnamese customers are finding themselves increasingly drawn towards these establishments. The speed of the internet. The internet speed in Vietnam was relatively slow when I initially arrived. Upon my first arrival in Vietnam, I faced significant difficulties in sending even a simple email. So it's 30 minutes for the basic service, and you want me to send an email with an attachment, right? So basically around 8 hours. Sometimes it used to take a whole day, but these days it's not that bad. The internet speed it has become much faster, so now you are able to solve everything by using your smartphone. Nowadays, Vietnam is a well-known and rapidly developing country in Southeast Asia. It would be wonderful if you could consider traveling and exploring this fascinating nation. Back in the day, there were a ton of bicycles, but in the present times, you don't really see many bicycles or even motorcycles. However, there are a considerable number of cars present in the vicinity. Right now, there seems to be like 10 times more cars than before. In my opinion, I feel like the number of cars has really increased by about 10 times. Today, Vietnam is similar to my second home. I've observed the changes that have occurred over the past 20 years. So, if you have any more questions or need further information, please leave a comment or contact me via email. Your feedback is greatly appreciated. Thank you for your time and consideration.